Engaging media. So, what is engaging media? Let me think about it. Engaging media is something that have an attention-grabbing ability that make audience or us to stay and engage. See? So, why engaging media matter to us? So, it's clear that we engage in media to protest. I mean, it can change people on from a passive viewer to an active viewer. Loyalty conversation with two-way communication where there's a two people behind the screen communicate with each other. So now we're going to talk about how the game maintain the engagement of audience to the game itself. So it's clear that what an example that I'm going to show you all. Of course, it's an Genshin Impact. Well, I think you guys are clueless, isn't it? Ah, there is a reason why I chose this game as example because it has all the thing to engage with the audience. So, for example, Genshin Impact has its own unique content and lore or storytelling which can pull an interest of an audience unless that person don't like a story game. So, this content may lead to media spread where the audience or player are so excited to share the content inside it throughout the social media, which become the interactive element where like after that person spread out the content inside it, they like share it with some content to us. So there's going to be a comment and a feedback from the content creator and the audience. So there's a lot of two-way communication can happen in this community, poll, survey, and live session. Okay, let's continue. There's a lot of way for the game to make audience to stay. Well, Genshin Impact can show it how they force play to stay engaged. They are not forcing to, but Genshin Impact is a grind game, and as you know, it's an open world game. Since the leveling up in that game is so hard for me, so they need to do a lot of mission, a task, a quest, and they also need to sacrifice their time and up sit just to achieve one level up. Yeah, it's just my opinion. That is one on how they make the player to stay engaged, where the player create a goal to achieve something. Not only level, but some of the player might target something else, such as a thing that we call primordium, which is the treasure to a Genshin player. So, why a lot of people obsessed with a primordium in the Genshin Impact? Because they can gacha their favorite character and gacha their signature weapon for the character and also gacha anything inside the game. So that's enough. And some player might desperate to get this primordium, but not through quests or tasks because they are lazy. So they grind it by doing the P2G, which is also known as a pay to gacha, where they spend their money to buy the currency inside the game and change it to a primordium just to gacha the thing that they want. And since they already had like make a payment for it, so that's is where the hunting start, where like is it fine for those who spend less in the game, but for those who already overspend, they might think think back about it, think back about should I retire in this game? No, I cannot. I already spent a lot of money in this game, and that make their mindset to stay in that game and stay engaged with the update in the game. And that is the trick that the game used to keep an audience engaged and rob them. Yes. It's also being called as a magic bullet, which make the audience more crazy with their game. So the example for the magic bullet in the Genshin Impact is like There's a thing called a gacha system, or the thing that we call as a wish, where it's depend on the luck to get the character. So this is where the game want to inject a mindset in the player mind, where they will think that, oh my god, 10 more pull. Hopefully I got the character that I want. If I didn't got it, I might spend my money in this game. And they end up spending their money even though it's a thin as one piece of paper inside their purse. So it's also combined with the trick which is called a limited banner, where it can make a player mindset think that, oh no, it's a limited banner. If I didn't pull this out soon, it won't come out anymore. I think I might regret it. And this is based on my experience actually. So this happened because player lack of media literacy, which led them to do it without thinking twice or deep. After all, of after all of that spend and hard work, they finally feel satisfied, and that feeling make them like want to do it more. It's the same as a positive reinforcement where like if you hard work for this certain thing and then you finally get a reward and it's feel like you're satisfied, and and it may make you feel like I want to repeat this, I want to get it, I want to get more this reward so that I can satisfy myself. And this one lead you to a financial problem. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.